friends, and welcome to a slightly different sort of video. Um, so I kept thinking that I would make this video after this is sorted, or after that was sorted, or after that was sorted, and things just kept happening and happening and happening. So, what started out as a shock in April after a rough start to the year turned into 3 intense months of seemingly nonstop appointments, tests, scans, offerings to the professional vampires, procedures, and even an ambulance in the mix. So, if you don't want to hear about medical issues, pet doggo grief, and my sometimes dark and inappropriate humor, as well as general whinging, this might not be the video for you. And that's totally cool. That's okay. I will be back next Monday, the first Monday of August, which is my birthday month as well. And a big birthday it is, the big 40. And I will have some mail to open with you then. So all good if this just isn't for you. Totally cool. So I actually recorded the video for this at a separate time to recording the voice. So this is purely voiceover, just in case, because I do tend to gesture quite a bit with my hands, and it might be a little weird to have me not gesturing whatsoever. So it's a plan with me. This is a spread for a health planner that I've made. It's not something I'm planning on doing super long term as such, but with the sheer amount of things that have been happening and changes made medically and lifestyle wise, I wanted to track things for a bit. If you have any questions about anything I've used in the video, let me know in the comments and I can tell you all the things. I just didn't want to get too into it in case anyone's not really interested in that side of things. I don't use a lot of fancy stuff as such, but yeah. So here we are. Finally, the video that I have been meaning to do for quite a while. Like I said, things just kept popping up, so figure I'll just get right into it. 2026, my goodness. I have broken down so many times this year, sobbed so many times, just kept taking things one step at a time because I didn't know what else to do. And other times just sitting down and not moving at all. Not literally, but I couldn't even take things one step at a time because I just couldn't function sometimes. I didn't have it in me. And just because 2026 has been a beast. It's just been a lot. The year got off to a bad start pretty much from day one. My beautiful boy dog, Bryn, had already begun having his seizures by the new year, and they were terrifying. I don't think I have ever felt so helpless in my life when he was having his seizures, as well as when he was wandering around the yard and then the house afterward, just seeming like trying to reset his brain after the seizures. But the seizures did go away for a while, and the vet reassured me that sometimes dogs just have seizures. Sometimes they'll just have a seizure and that'll be it. One seizure in their entire life and just boom. But alas, that was not quite the case for Bryn, but I am still grateful for that reprieve he had from the seizures before it was time to say goodbye. However, January didn't let up after his seizures stopped happening. life. No, I can't even really blame life or January or anything on this one, because this one in January was solely caused by Bob. Bob went for a holiday overseas. Bob was sick when he got back from overseas. Bob decided that his socializing was more important than anyone around him. Bob made 4 people, including me, very sick. Bob is fully aware of the fact that I'm on immunosuppressants and that I can land in hospital pretty easily if I get sick. Yeah, I was very, very angry at Bob while being very, very sick in January. Don't be like Bob. Nobody likes Bob. It was not great. Other people have forgiven Bob. I will never forget that he would just... Anyway, so that was Bob. That was January. In late January, early February, Bryn's seizures came back with a vengeance. My sweet, wonderful boy fought so hard and so long to stay. Oh, my sweet boy. But 2 months after his 15th birthday, I had to say goodbye. I miss him so damn much. He always knew when I was stressed or upset and would come for a cuddle. Wouldn't have to say or do anything, he'd just know. But yeah, I miss him. Alas, life doesn't stop to let you grieve. It doesn't give you a break, no matter how much you may need one. So, just a short while after saying goodbye to my dear Bryn, I had to go to urgent care with a fever and a very stubborn case of tonsillitis, of course. Yeah, I was really not appreciating 2026 whatsoever. Thankfully, I am so fortunate to have an amazing therapist. We both have a dark sense of humor. We both enjoy dad jokes. His therapy style works so much better for me than the rigid structures that I've been pushed to fit into in the past with other therapists. So when he started talking to me about burnout, I listened. What burnout is, what it is within medical definitions, and why I needed to take it seriously. Because I was most definitely burned out, but I'm also a person who is very, 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 very bad at relaxing. I wouldn't say I don't. Actually, maybe I would. I don't know how to relax. I'm not good at it. I'm not yeah, and that's a whole rabbit hole of my psychology that we don't need to get into. But yes, I was already in burnout. I was already dealing with burnout, and yeah, it wasn't great. But I did try to start learning to relax in amongst it all. For a while, I started joking that 2026 was being mean and wouldn't let me use my safe word. But in March, things seemed to be finally letting up, so I could actually start my year properly. I was like, okay, here is happening, not so many appointments. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to have a proper 2027. It was an awful start, but, I can start it now. But, yeah. Unfortunately, that joke that 2026 wouldn't let me use my safe word would end up being used a number of times until I was so jaded and involuntarily exploring all the depths of burnout that it wasn't even funny to me anymore. And I'm someone who's quite easily amused. Yeah. April meant preparing for a day procedure that I would be having, that I get every year, as well as some of the other usual testing and appointments. Late last year, I had switched from my old clinic to a different clinic after, frankly, I was sick and tired of my then GP, now ex-GP's dismissive attitude and, frankly, really awful behaviors, but that's another subject for another day or zine. The new GP I had been seeing at the new clinic at the start of the year was moving to another clinic, so I had to find yet another new GP. So many doctors right away. I did find a new GP, and I'll call her Dr. Sunrise. And in going over my medical history with Dr. Sunrise, she asked me why I wasn't on any medication for my diabetes. And I said, "What diabetes? I don't have diabetes." Well, it turns out I did. And I do. As of last September, actually. As it turned out, my ex-GP from the ex-clinic had done the tests, had the results, and fully knew that I was diabetic, but failed to mention it to me. And it wasn't that the test results had come on my final appointment or after my final appointment. I had several appointments after the date of that test because I had the test results printed out for a formal complaint against said ex-GP. But yeah, the results were all there for several appointments, but she just didn't happen to mention that I'm diabetic. So I had about 7 months or something like that. Maths, well, critical thinking whatsoever isn't exactly my strong suit at the moment, just because I'm tired. But yes, I was diabetic for months and didn't know it because the ex-GP didn't tell me. So I was not happy, as you can imagine. Actually, to say I was not happy would be severely lacking in describing exactly how I felt about that. So what followed then was a flurry of talking about medications, more tests, more appointments, setting up care plans, updating my records, as well as updating the various medical professionals that I speak to and see regularly to manage a number of my conditions. In May alone, I had 10 appointments. I feel like it was even more than that, but it was at least a couple a week for the entirety of May. That's not including the trips for blood tests and turning in stuff. So I had 7 months that I could have been working on things and lifestyle for the diabetes. And so you can imagine I was also pretty not happy and taken aback when one of the tests found that I had high protein, which indicated the possibility of chronic kidney disease. With everything else going on, that too. But wait, there's more. Also, in discussing some possible medication changes, I needed to have an ECG just to make sure that I'd be able to take that particular medication safely. What do you know? The ECG showed something was a little bit off with my heart. Not dangerously, but it needed to be investigated. To say I was starting to get overwhelmed would again be severely lacking. Cue in more appointments. ECGs, cardiac appointments, and even like the somewhat surreal experience of watching my heart on a screen and listening to it beat during an echocardiogram. I really wanted a picture of it, but apparently that's a no-go. But yeah, it was interesting. So while I was in the end okay-ish on the heart side of things, I do feel like it was the right move to get an ambulance at the end of May, as directed by the nurse on call, because one night I was having plenty of fun signs that aligned with possibly having a heart attack. Luckily, it was not a heart attack, so, some good things in amongst it all. June brought on the pre-appointments for my day procedure, more follow-up appointments for checking in on medication changes and other cardiac tests as well. Dr. Sunshine went on leave for a month without warning, so I ended up picking Dr. Stringbean. Now, I'm calling him Dr. Stringbean, but it's a positive name. I actually quite like this doctor. So I picked Dr. Stringbean at random and basically hoped for the best. Initially, to help me with the subsequent tests, because you need 3 positive tests of high protein to confirm chronic kidney disease, etc., etc., etc. As well as some skin issues that had decided to join in on the feral body party and make a grand entrance as well. That particular issue resulted in not 1, not 2, but 4 rounds of antibiotics and a good amount of crossed fingers, because autoimmune diseases are freaking stubborn. Ugh. The end of June is when I had my day procedure. Now I'm laughing because I'm one of those, better to laugh or else you'll cry. That's kind of my way of being. So forgive me if I laugh at some of this. It's not that I think it's hilarious or anything. It's just kind of like, holy cow, summing it up like this feels odd and a lot and all of that stuff. So, sidebar for that. So yes, the end of June was when I had my day procedure. As I mentioned, it's something I have done every year. When I was about 32, I think, some precancerous cells were found. Thankfully, some hormone therapy, etc., cleared that. I didn't escalate into cancer, but I do get this procedure yearly just to make sure that the precancerous cells don't come back, and obviously that I don't become cancerous in any way. So there's that. Luckily, the day procedure all went well, and the results came back clear. So good news there. However, and maybe I should be surprised it didn't happen sooner. Maybe, I don't know. But the end of June also brought my first full-on dissociative episode. I was walking down the hallway in my home and I just stopped. I went away. Like the me just shut down for a bit. You could have played the Windows XP shutdown noise and it would have been like, and that was that. I don't know exactly how long I was away or down or however you're meant to describe that. I wasn't aware of anything until I quote unquote came back. Dissociation is something I'm fairly familiar with to varying degrees. So it wasn't so much that I didn't know what the heck was happening or anything like that. It was more, it scared me. It terrified me. I'd never had a dissociative episode like that where I was just no warning. I was in motion. I was walking when it happened. And so it's never happened quite like that before. And yeah, to just be gone and not realize you were gone until you suddenly come back. It was terrifying. To just go away. Thankfully, as I mentioned, I have a really good therapist, and he helped me through a lot of it. A lot of my reactions to it. He helped me to recognize what had happened, validate what I'd been through, as well as how I felt about it. But that particular dissociation episode was a very big warning about how I was doing with everything. Which wasn't good, as you can imagine. So after that, I started to step back as much as I could from appointments. Anything non-essential got pushed back. And I finally started feeling like I was seeing the finish line for all this entire bloody span of time in my life. All the awfulness, like I felt like I was finally getting there. But then, of course, the next thing popped up. A lymph node. And when I say popped up, it popped up. A lymph node in my collarbone area decided that it also wanted to join the feral body party, and it got big. It just got really big. Noticeably big. It's kind of like, okay, that's weird and not okay. So, of course, next time at the GP, he ordered an ultrasound, which revealed that it was just an overexcited lymph node, not lymphoma or anything like that, thank goodness. But unfortunately, the placement of that particular lymph node warranted a cancer talk. Family history, of which there is a bit. Personal history, of which there is the precancerous stuff. And, things like, have I been doing my self-checks for breast cancer? So on, so forth, and whatnot. So I also got a referral to a CT from my neck all the way down to my pelvis. As you can imagine, I was delighted. Please note the utter sarcasm in the way I said that. At that point, I was so burnt out, so exhausted, so done with everything that my body was throwing at me that I couldn't really react for a while. I was just like, oh, it's another thing. And this time they're looking for possibly tumors, cancer. And the awful, dark, tired, hurt part of my brain that didn't know how much longer I could keep doing this just thought that in this freaking awful year, I didn't think that I would be truly surprised if I got bad news from the scan. That's where I was at. It was kind of like, if it's bad news, it just frickin' figures in this year. Yeah, I wasn't doing so great. But then I did feel a lot. I got teary with the nurse putting in the IV for the contrast dye for the CT simply because he was kind to me. I broke down with Bad Wolf and had the full-on ugliest of ugly cries about everything that had happened to me this entire year. Desperate for it to mean something, for there to be some purpose, because everything just felt like so much and felt so awful, and I hated it so much. The night before my appointment to get the CT scan results, I broke down again, sobbing in bed when I realized I didn't want to die. And I know that seems like a strange thing to realize, but it was a moment of it really hitting me that I wanted to live, that there's so much I wanted to do yet, so much I wanted to say and create and all of that. And I didn't want to die. I just didn't know how I could keep living as I had been these past months with all the appointments and tests and things. Wow. The results came back clear. Thank goodness. There are a couple minor things like a disc issue I already knew about and renal cysts, which, but no cancer, no tumors. I was free. Well, free for the time being. I'm never free for long because of regular stuff, but yeah. So here I am. There has been other stuff, but this is already long enough as it is without me adding to it. I'm sure there's stuff I've forgotten as well. My memory, my ability to even remember certain words, my energy, it's all pretty shot at the moment. This isn't meant to say, I just want to make it clear that this whole thing isn't just me having a whinge. I did want to catch you all up. And just because I know that it's a small, but it's a caring community. And as always, I put things out there because I want to help people not feel alone, whatever they're going through. So, I mean, I don't know if this could help, but yeah, it's been a lot. Yeah. This isn't meant to say that I might have already said this. I'm sorry. I do repeat myself normally, and yeah, since all this stuff, I repeat myself even more. But this, I guess what I'm trying to say is this isn't meant to be a hugely negative video. It's an update, and things have been hard and whatnot, but it's hard to find silver linings with so many clouds for so long. And I'm definitely usually a silver linings kind of person. More than a few times in the past few months, I've wondered about this channel. I've wondered about Happy Mail Monday, about Zines as a whole. And to be honest, I'm still not fully sure about any of it. What I want to do and what I'm physically capable of doing are two very different things, whether I like it or not. And I very much do not like it. And with the confrontation of facing all these things, other things have popped up, like what's really important to me, and yeah, all that stuff. So all I can really do is continue not making promises that I'm not sure that I can keep. Just try to do my best and tell you that making videos and chatting with you all, seeing the amazing zines you create, as well as your other creative projects, has made up the majority of the happy moments that I have had this year. I am always grateful to all of you. So here's to the rest of 2026 being nicer, if at all possible, to the kindness of strangers and friends alike, and a major hat tip to the people who work in the health and medicine industry, who take their time to be nice to people who are really overwhelmed and just need a little reassurance. A smile goes a long way. I will be back next week with Happy Mail Monday, and with luck and determination, even more. Maybe. I'll just leave it as a maybe. I have big hopes and little energy. So we'll just leave it there. Best wishes to you all, always. I know I'm kind of rambling past the end of the video here. I hope you like the planner spread. It's just I don't know. I just whipped it up to track all the things I wanted to keep track of. And yeah, if you're still around and need a little palate cleanser from all the seriousness and whatnot, I will end this video by putting on the little silly TikTok I made while eating lunch at the Murray River the other day. It was mostly sunny, kind of sunny, and I saw some birds, and I just made some silly videos because I like being a dork. So yeah. Oh, goodness me. Thank you all. And yeah, I hope that you're doing well. Take care of yourself. And until next time, spread a little sunshine. Daytime.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute to talk about the Lord?
I am a boat. I do not have a sail, but excuse me, sir. This is my time. I am a boat. Bye-bye now.